Hey, what's up everyone out there? Welcome back to the channel. CHILLSCISSORS here, and of late we just made a video going over the most exotic, the most expensive and rare GameCube titles in the library. Today we're going to be doing the opposite. We're going to be looking at five titles that you can pick up at or under $20 at the making of this video, pending the market fluctuation. But as we get into the nitty-gritty of this video, I noticed that most of you that are passerbys are not subscribed to the channel. Make sure do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, guys. If you like the video, smash that like button so hard it turns blue. Help boost us up the YouTube algorithm to reach out to fellow GameCube enthusiasts just like you. Without further ado, let's get into this 5 budgetary GameCube titles that are awesome. Let's get it. All right, starting off today's video of this list of 5 titles under $20, we're going to be going over a game that is out of the lineup my favorite of the Tony Hawk series, and that's Tony Hawk Underground. This particular game, if you were a skater back in the 90s and early 2000s, your dream was to become a professional skateboarder, and this itched that scratch for sure. So this follows along a very elaborate storyline that you start off in this kid in a small town just trying to make it and get sponsored and get a pro model and just everything that you would dream of as a young skater, which I was heavily into back in the day. But this does it in such a well and charming way, not to mention the controls and the maps and the additional content that you could get from the multiplayer aspect of the game was very well executed. But if you haven't checked it out in the Tony Hawk's lineup, check out Tony Hawk's Underground, one of my all-time favorite out of the series that they've had. So let's go ahead and kick off with another banger title. This is a title that needs a little bit more notoriety. So this is Second Sight for the Nintendo GameCube. This particular game follows the main character as he wakes up in a hospital with newfound abilities, from telekinesis to different abilities to take possession of other players. And it is a third-person / first-person shooter. As you go through the story, you learn what happened to yourself, what happened to your team, and things of that nature, but I don't hear too many people talking about it. So Second Sight, under 20 bucks, go ahead and pick that bad boy up. You won't regret it. It is awesome. On to the next one here. We're moving on to Tak and the Power of Juju. Such a charming, cartoony style platformer. You play as your boy Tak as he unearths his abilities for the power of Juju. And it's very well done. It looks absolutely stunning. But the voice characters, I love where there's a game where there's not a lot of reading involved, especially whenever it comes to these platformers. It kind of takes you out of the immersion, and it has you leaving things up to interpretation for your sense of character development. So on this one, the voice acting was very well done, so you can actually get in tune with the characters and the story. So Tak and the Power of Juju, under 20 bucks. That is a good in my book. This is another one out of the franchise, the Resident Evil series. And today we're talking about Resident Evil 0, under 20 bucks. This is a fixed camera angle Resident Evil title out of the fixed camera angle lineup for the Resident Evil series. I think this one particularly does it very well. Need I say the best of the fixed camera angle Resident Evils? That's my opinion. You'll let me know in the comments below your thoughts. But out of the lineup, this is one that I was actually pleasantly surprised with the camera being fixed, and in the fashion that it used its camera angles to the strength to keep you immersed in the story and to give you that sense of dread in certain areas. But Resident Evil 0, I would love to see a remaster from the ground up, as they have done for RE2, 3, and 4 now. This is one of my favorites story-wise that has come out. So Resident Evil 0, absolutely masterclass. One of my first GameCube games of all time was a $28 budget title whenever I picked it up, and this was The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. This has picked up quite a notoriety and I would say a cult following. A lot of people have been requesting HD remasters or a collection of these, and I can completely understand why. This is a RPG style game in the fashion that you can level up, unlock combos, and things of that nature. It's very linear in nature, where you just have to get from point A to point B, killing everything along the way, utilizing your abilities, newfound abilities, and combos to get you through the level. But as you progress through the game, you play as your favorite characters such as Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas, and more as you advance through the story. There are other games in the franchise to branch off this, and they follow essentially verbatim off of the story, even going as far as to use cutscenes from the movie for the introduction, and then it slowly pans into the 3D video game CGI aspect of it. But I think this one 100% is worth a pickup, and don't sleep on it, as it is a ton of fun, very addicting. But The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. All right, ladies and gents, that is five titles that you can pick up at or under $20 that are worth your time and dime today. And if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Again, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next one. Later, dudes. Peace.